12th of Harvester, 231, second era of the Age of Song, Musland, Burrowhaven. The wind is getting colder, my fur freezes to my cheeks, and the wind tells me that fall has truly arrived. Though the winter is soon to blow down the mountain passes and blanket all in a layer of heavy white, that means my job as an herbalist is all the more crucial. I must collect the things we will need before frost makes flowers impossible to find in our valley. Thankfully, I've got a rather strong nose, even among my people who are renowned for good senses. This mouse nose will do well to help me get well and truly stocked for the winter. It's not that without my potions we are doomed to die. Our valley is a comfortable one, and we as Nobex are well equipped to survive these temperatures. It is that we would prefer not to survive winter as a hardship when we can choose to survive it with relative ease. Why shiver in cold when we can use my draughts to stay warm? Why endure blizzards when our sorcerers can break the storm to a flurry? To do these things, we need potions. So this morning I threw on my cloak, combed out my fur, and prepared to head into the valley. I was certain of my work's great importance. A shame it is that Mother does not. Despite her years as a potion maker, she taught me after all. She still insisted on delaying my day so I could meet a young man. A suitor, 3rd this month actually. A badger clan, large and strong, maybe even 12 hands tall. He had nice fur. He was certainly sweet. A baker, I think. I don't understand why Mother insists on wasting my time with suitors and dancing. I'm not on this earth to be a doting bride. When I was freed, I gathered my flowers and spent the day in the woods. Thirteenth of Harvester, 231, second era of the Age of Song, Musland, Burrowhaven. Despite yesterday's annoyances, I did gather quite a haul of ingredients. Out in the valley under the full rain I ran through the trees as free as can be. It's funny, in a town I find myself driven to madness by the bustle of everyone, but out in the wild I am my own bustle. I collected many of the usual things. Many Johann's Voyage flowers, their purple hue and sweet scent make them easy to locate. Despite their common nature, they are quite important for me to gather in bulk. For the sorcerers to use their magic, they need Star Watcher potions, and for Star Watcher potions, I need Johann's Voyage flowers. What an odd thing, a single flower, added to pretty much any other plant, and then put in boiling water is enough to give mage access to extreme power. Sure, you can make stronger ones, but their simple flower opens access to the universe for some, and no matter what manner of Star Watcher's potions you intend to make, you still need the purple flower. I found many herbs, flowers, all sorts of useful reagents for today. When I woke, I ran to the workshop to begin brewing. Mother had decided now would be a good time to ask why I'm so against marriage. While she chatted my ear off, I ended up over-crushing a rare flower. We don't have many lavender bushes, so by crushing that one sprig too far, I might have just doomed us. Lavenders are used for soothing potions. Without those, we would have to let our dying suffer instead of giving them rest. How to make Mother understand. Fourteenth of Harvester, 231, second era of the Age of Song, Musland, Burrowhaven. Today I worked on the potions that stay fresh for long periods of time. Oils, vinegars, alcohols, fats, and waxes. All are useful for their own reasons. Oils make potions that can be applied to objects. Vinegars make very strong potions, though they taste like garbage. Alcohols almost never spoil if left undisturbed, but often weaken the potion themselves. Waxes can be used to make candles that generate the potion's effect in a small space. I ground flowers and other reagents. I worked on my stills and flasks. Some have to brew overnight or for longer, but truly there is so much joy in this process for me. The smell of flowers, the patience and precision of measuring my ingredients. The best moments of my week come when I have time and resources to experiment, to see if I can make something better, change the effects of the potion I've made 100 times, before adding the simple delicacy of a flower with the aspect of the winds to it. When I am not working, I am daydreaming about the possibilities of potion making. I am drawing flowers. It's not that I have nothing else. It's that I need nothing else. My mother wants me to get married, and I do believe in the power of love, but that does not mean I personally need love. I love my flowers. I love myself. I do not need a husband nor a wife. I just need my meadows, my potions. Don't even get me started on attraction. Some people are pretty. All people are beautiful. That does not mean I am desperate to crawl in bed with any field mouse or stoat that smiles at me. I am content to never experience such things. I just wish Mother understood. "18th of Harvesta, 231. Second era of the Age of Song. Muslant, Burrowhaven. Today, many of my potions were complete. Mother sent a man to help me carry my crates to the storehouse for use later into winter, and despite how helpful and sweet he was, I still simply do not care. When I returned home, Mother had locked my workshop and demanded I go out for the evening instead of working. She was acting as though I'm working too much, and I got very upset. I explained to her that I am tired of her claims that I am living my life wrong, as though romance is a requirement to feel joy. I told her I find it so deeply unfair that she's determined that my happiness must take the same form as hers. I know Father was the light of her life, and I know Mother finds so much elation in having me as a daughter, but I find joy in flowers, in the scent of trees, in the precision of my work. She seemed upset, but I think I finally broke through to her, if not just a bit. She gave me the key to my lab and left. I spent the rest of the day working my ingredients to save them for use in winter. Maybe tomorrow I'll ask Mother if she wants to help my forage. After all, she taught me how to. I remember when I was a younger mouse, my mother would show me all the secret places of the wild. She knew where the rare flowers grew. She would tell me their names and teach me their secrets. My mother taught me to love this world. I just wish she understood that it is the world I love and not romance. Maybe a good night's sleep and some vanilla tea will help me find the words to explain myself to her. "20th of Harvesta, 231. Second era of the Age of Song. Muslant, Burrowhaven. 2 days have passed, and I still haven't convinced my mother to go out in the meadow with me. She insists I go out on the town and find the one I will love for the rest of my life, but the one I love is not in town. He is in the breeze, and she is in the flowers. The truest love for me is the sweet taste of teas and the bitter of my potions. My romance is with how my potions help the town, and the sound my still makes before it explodes. It did explode today. Thankfully, some merchants are in town, and I was able to buy the materials to make a new one. I even managed to sell the mage guarding their caravan a few of my potions. They asked if I had any spell jars, which I unfortunately don't. Sorcerers need spell jars to learn more powerful spells, but since I am no caster, I don't know how to make any. Mages keep their secrets, and magical books are very, very pricey. They seemed content to buy my Star Watcher potions and a few of my niche potions in preformed ritual bags. I only know how to make the ritual bags because our town used to have a witch who would aid in the growing of our crops. Now we just have Condwirimer, our sorceress who uses weather magic rather than rituals to keep our land fertile and resilient. Rare to see a magician, but they truly appreciate the work I do. Some even offer advice and potion-making information from their own nations. This one was from Belgerveld, and they didn't seem to like talking much. A shame. 22nd of Harvesta, 2:31. Second era of the Age of Song, Musland, Burrowhaven. Mother agreed to go forage with me today. I took her to my favorite meadow, and though the fall chill has arrived, we sat in the sun as the rain decided to move on past our valley for today. The yellow grasses and tall trees swayed in a gentle breeze, but whispered promise, and Mother watched as I scampered around gathering flowers and other reagents. I saw tears come to her dark eyes, and I asked her what was wrong. She said she knew I loved this work as a child, but had lost sight of how much joy it still brings to me. This is not my job. It is my life. Every flower and reagent needed to make potions my people need to survive the winter. This is not my work. It is my spirit. Mother wrapped her tail around my waist and held me tight under a great fir tree. She apologized for trying to force me to be her, for not listening when I said I simply didn't care for romance. I am just me, the herbalist, proud to be myself and proud to do my experiments. Mother has given me an offer. The town has its eyes on me now. In her blindness, she has painted me as a stubborn spinster and mousefolk whisper. To escape their stares and prodding, Mother has asked if I would wander across the Waywind Mountains to the Empire of Owain. There's a rare flower that grows there, and a grand alchemical library I could learn from. I think she knows how much it would mean to me to learn more about my art, but I will miss her terribly. I will leave once winter thaws, to find my own way and learn all that I can from the plants of our world. You will come with me, of course. It wouldn't do to leave home without my notes.
Lorelei Vistas is a companion story to Legends of Lorelei, produced by Livewire Stories. This show is written and produced by Gwen Fullman. The music you heard in this episode was composed by Gwen Fullman and produced by Calamity Alex on YouTube and Spotify. The narrator for this episode was voiced by Theo. If you enjoyed this episode and want to hear more, please consider subscribing to our Patreon at Livewire Multimedia Stories to receive episodes a week early for only $2 a month. Check out our website at livewiretabletop.wixsite.com/livewire. Subscribe to us on YouTube, or join our Discord in the description below. The best way you can support us is by showing this to a friend. Thank you.